card, a lemon wedge, and a broccoli floret. It's the details that set us apart, the little things only an artist or a loved one would notice. Michelle Street said it best: we walk in the world with our nerves closer to the surface. This is a rare breed. And then not. I'm again reminded of the teeming horde of writers, editors, and publishers they say are already out there, waiting to darken our newborn vision with their deafening volume, impenetrable in-crowds, and cutting-edge work that suddenly remind us of how quickly seniors become freshmen again.
Yes.
But in any throng, those who are led by an unshakable sense of who they are and not how they are perceived refuse to drink the Kool-Aid. Better or worse, there is no equal to you. Ask anyone who has sat through hours of long or short workshop with you, or read your cover letters, or endured you playing the same song 20 times in the house because that's what you need to get that last line out. David McCullough's "You're Not So Special" commencement speech at Lesley High, that's the recent rage on the internet, is an apt reminder for pampered teens who have yet to navigate the world and its perils beyond the nest. We are, indeed, but a grain of sand on the shore. But this is not high school. It's a master's graduation, and we are grown folks who have been flying for quite a while through all sorts of weather. The skies ain't always friendly, and the clouds ain't so cuddly up close. You are not special often cracks across the night like lightning and leaves a scar at least once a season. In those moments, there is no equal to you is a gust of wind filling our heavy wings like sails. The thing is, the artistic process is wholly personal. If you are open, craft becomes the vehicle by which you can express deeper levels of the self. This is a leap that requires utter surrender and unquestionable discipline. The way I see it, you show up, and I do mean show up, with a fresh haircut, lotion on your elbows and knees. And the muse of force, or whatever you call it, meets you halfway. Sometimes, others, you're just all dressed up and nowhere to go. Anyway, there's a puff of smoke, a roll of thunder, and a stroke of genius that you, as an audience, read in a resulting poem, story, essay, or script is a record of what happened, or most of it. No surprise for the writer, no surprise for the reader. I have learned the hard way that the more real I am with myself, the further I push outside of my comfort zone, the more me I surrender to the page, the better I and my writing get. In the end, the closer we tread to our personal truth, the more in line we are with the universal truth that sparked it. You are unique, but the human experience is not. We navigate the same range of emotions, basic needs, and desires. This is what allows someone else to see part of themselves in our words. The story we tell, or the way we tell it, is new, but the root is familiar. In the end, no one wants to read our story just because there is no equal to us and we are that special. Except the people in this room. If they are willing to endure the time it takes to read or watch our work, you can bet they want to see themselves in it, somewhere, somehow. Our works are often like that pond that lured Narcissus, deeper than its reflecting surface. It's easier to confront one's own flaws and beauty by recognizing them in someone else. At best, the bit of distance may keep you from falling in. I say there is no equal to you because the clearer we are as writers about our own joys, traumas, accidents, miracles, and travels, the better we can reflect beyond them when our audience comes looking in our mirror. Our society has a knee-jerk, deconstructionist, ironic response to most things. Time and again, I am sure there are those that will go out of their way to remind us of how unspecial we are. I think somebody whispered it to me just the other day to welcome me into the fold. But this ain't my first time at that rodeo. And we spent the past 2 years proving just how special we are. You know, sequestered in the mountain mist, running with tigers, balancing on bamboo reeds, writing in blood on paper made of skin, all on a diet of oolong tea and froyo. We well know this is not for the weak of heart. In my book, when you have sacrificed stability, validation, compensation, and comfort to invest your all in a sincere pursuit, there is no equal to you, no matter the outcome. Finally, I say there is no equal to you because a steady diet of self-love keeps the well full. Our sense of identity is a precious gift and a renewable resource. Nature doesn't make duplicates. Look at plants, snowflakes, fingerprints. You are inherently unique. It requires no effort. But today, we have distinguished ourselves as genuine achievement over accolade or natural selection. Not just a state of being, but a way of life. Being conscious about what you best contribute to the table makes it easier to bring in. Before I close, I'd like to make a few requests. Class of June 2012, let's always stay in close touch. Let's always read each other's work. Let's always stay in love. This is an offer you may not refuse. The posse is like a gang. You got beat in, and you're gonna have to get beat out. Audience, the people on the stage are now your in-laws. At the reception, introduce yourself to someone, anyone you don't know. You are closer than you think. You all have at least one crazy writer in the family in common, and just inherited about 29 more that might show up someday, sooner than you think, to eat at your table or crash on your couch. Current students, suck the marrow out of the rest of your time here, knowing there is no equal to you, and no equal to the love, compassion, and inspiration we have experienced here at Lesley. Writing is a solitary act, and we have been given the gift of community. Thank you, Stephen, Jana, Janet, and all of the faculty and staff for that, especially whoever fills the froyo machine. Okay, so indulge me for a moment. Everyone in this room, look to the person to your right. That didn't work. Everybody just look at somebody. Look at somebody and tell that person there is no equal to you.
There is no equal to you. No equal.
All right. Now close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
And say it to yourself.
There is no equal to me.
Say it again. Open your eyes. That is the one flag I wave with this salute. In the spirit of commencement, I pass on to you this pearl of wisdom from my dear friend, Diane Smith. Oh, there's no finish line, honey. You just keep sprinting.